Okay, and we're live on the last group day of the CEP, starting with Open League 1. Casting today, in this race at least, will be me, myself, and I, also joined by Marius89, who's the first time here.
Hello.
And Ben.
Hey guys.
As I said, Open League 1, first race of CEP, and the map is Scotsman, Chileanman, and a Germanman, and a bar.
Yes, and this is kind of a very important race because it's still not decided who will go through to the quali finals.
Exactly. I think the Smurfs are pretty much in anyway. But
Yes,
Onion Heads and TWE2 are still fighting over the second place.
There's just a 6-point difference between these two teams, so everything is still possible.
And the second position is very important because you need to get either first or second to progress into the next stage.
Exactly. Any predictions about like the first 3 spots in here?
Well, Gara did a very good job the previous races. He won the last 2 races, so I think he can be the winner again. Otherwise, I don't know how much trained the players are.
Subtimal is a good player, but it's all depending on how trained he is.
If I had to guess, I'd say Gara and Subtimal for first and second place, and third might be Minato or Sora.
Yeah, I'd maybe go Sora. Sora for third.
Although looking at the times already, we have... Oh, never mind. One guy already deleted. That's team 7 years out. Okay.
Well.
That didn't last long. That's lap 2. Not gonna get any points.
I guess that's the quickest exit from the race so far this season.
It definitely was. I mean, he was driving alone anyway, and he couldn't have made it into the next stage.
Yeah.
Oh, Sora with a big crash.
Oh, he had to respawn from the start.
Oh god. That's from 4th down to 6th.
Sora was carrying his team a lot, like expected. So he really needs to get a pretty good spot here, first or second place. He needs to be in front of Subtimal, and it's not a great start. We saw another crash there by Cheese.
And we also saw Subtimal overtaking Gara, although their fight is still pretty close.
Yeah, I think Gara had to release on that full speed.
Oh yeah, Gara actually dropped down to 3rd now, getting overtaken by Prisms, I think.
Yeah.
So for now, lap 3, we have Subtimal in the lead, followed by Prisms and Gara, both of them roughly 1 second behind. Another 6-second gap to Sora, 4-second gap to Minato, and then both Vinny, Smurf, and Cheese are 18.5 and 19 seconds behind the first place. That's already quite a big gap.
Yeah, but you missed Iconix actually.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
because you don't see the 4th place.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Oh, I guess that's because Rex left. That's annoying.
Yeah. But actually, Sora just overtook Iconix, so I guess.
So both TWE guys on 4th and 5th place, close to each other.
I mean, the points will be quite close because the TWE guys are both ahead of Minato, but Subtimal's got first, so he'll get a lot.
Yes, first place is a lot of like the point difference between the first couple of places is bigger than after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that, it really looks good for Onion Heads.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But I must say, Iconix does a really good job.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well.
In front of 3 drivers. That's really good.
So far, it's better than what we're used to seeing from him, at least.
Subtimal also taking the fastest lap with 105.2.
That's the 3rd time in the row. Previous fastest were 105.3 and 105.5, so he seems to be constantly improving right now.
Yeah.
I think he trained.
It looks like it. It looks like it.
Also interesting are the times after 24 laps in comparison to the other Open League, because in the finals, teams will drive against teams of the other Open League, so you can compare
Exactly.
already.
I mean, not even against the other Open League, but also against the bottom
Yeah.
4 teams of the Premier League. So just
Also,
comparing the times there would be interesting.
yeah, I noted them down.
So you could give us stats when it's over.
So yeah, it
Or
doesn't
now.
matter to say them now, but in the last couple of rounds, I could go for it.
Sounds good to me. It's really annoying that we can't see Sora on the scoreboard, so I don't know how much behind he actually is. If I had to guess, I'd say he's like 9 to 10 seconds behind first place.
Gara with a big crash, with a very big crash.
He's still stopping. Wow.
Yeah, well, that took ages for him to get back round, actually.
So he definitely lost connection to Peugeot's there.
Yeah, and Sora's going to take him. Or, well, it's going to be
Yeah,
close.
Sora's right behind him now. And actually honking, just to make sure Gara knows.
He's like, I can see you.
And overtaking even in the full speed time.
That wasn't very good.
I think he had to release. It was not perfect from both.
Yeah, so Gara lost at least 8 or 9 seconds there with that crash.
Minato just passed Iconix.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, interesting line for Econex there.
And there's also a battle for 7th.
Yeah.
But it's not that important at the moment.
The important battle right now is between Gara and Sora, I would say, because Sora needs every point he can get.
Yes, but 10 seconds disadvantage to Subtimal is already
He
huge.
needs Subtimal to... Oh! Same place as Gara last lap. So Sora getting overtaken by both Gara and Minato there.
That does not look good.
No.
Is it the pressure?
That might be. I mean, if we're completely honest, Sora has to get first for his chance to have a team to go through.
Yeah.
And with that big gap, he has to be basically risking it every round or depend on 1 or 2 big crashes from Subtimal.
Meanwhile, Vinny and Cheese are still battling it out for 7th place. Like, they're so close.
Even if they're 24 seconds behind first place, at least those two are driving the same speed.
Yeah. They seem to have pretty similar lines as well, actually.
They do. Winnie using his horn there, which is Ben saying, "Oh, what an idiot."
Oh, he has that? Oh, man.
He does. He does.
It's not, like, loaded for me yet. I didn't hear it. He was going to send me it, actually. I don't know if he ever did.
It works great. Other than this, no big changes. Or actually, Sora falling behind Iconix? When did that happen?
Oh, yes. He has also low speed, I think. Not
so
Sora's
seconds
race.
behind Iconix. And Subtimal with another fastest lap, a 105.2 again. So it definitely looked like Subtimal trained this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Sora is very trained, because after each 2-3 turns, he has to adapt his line a bit.
And
crashed already.
He doesn't have a lap and passes 12 times, so maybe he didn't.
Yeah, and I mean the 0.7, which is the last time, is not that fast. I mean, it's not bad, but it's something that I would have expected Sora to be able to get.
Yeah. I mean, he is on a blue time right now, so maybe he'll drive a good lap this one. Subtimal with another fastest lap, this time it's a 105.1.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
I think the fastest time we had in our race was 0.2 something.
Yeah.
He's really dominating this
He's great
race.
right now.
Yeah. Good driving by Prisms though.
Yeah, Prism's on
Is,
second spot.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen that much of him this competition, but this is a good result for him.
He is driving pretty much alone right now, though. He's 7 seconds behind Subtimal and 7 seconds ahead of Gara.
Yeah. He's having a race with himself.
Gara's actually relatively closely followed by Minato. That looks like 1.5 second gap between them.
Yeah, and Iconex is not that far behind Sora as well, actually.
Although the fight between Cheese and Vinny for 7th place kind of widened.
Yeah, I guess Vinny made a mistake or something.
Looking at Vinny's lap time, he is 6 seconds slower than his normal lap, so he must have done a mistake
Yeah.
somewhere.
And it must have been on this lap, actually.
Yep.
And if it was 6 seconds, he probably was ahead of Cheese, actually. Because he's not 6 seconds behind him.
No, he is not.
I really like this reuse part at the start. When the leading cars cross you.
Oh, the crossroad on the dirt,
Yeah.
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 Thanks, I guess. I don't know if we actually had that planned, really. It just...
I don't know who built it either.
I usually build this in my multi-labs.
Yeah, okay.
Like some part where you can see people come in the other way or something is always nice. So even if you're driving like far ahead, you can still see people somewhere. If you're driving with ghosts, that is, or cars on.
Yeah.
Gara having a slight wall touch, so Minato... Oh, never mind. Minato is...
lagging.
Yeah, he's lagged out. It looks like he's below the start block on my
And
screen.
this changes a lot for Sora and
It does. If Minato doesn't get any points, then all TWE has to do is get at least 31 and they win. Or they get through to the next stage.
Is it not 25 for first?
Yeah, but see, Subtimal gets 25 and TWE2 needs 6 more, so they need at least 31 points.
Ah, okay.
and they score 30 points at the moment.
Oh no.
Wow.
So they need to gain 1 spot somewhere.
Yes.
That's going to be pretty hard, actually.
Yeah,
to get
looking at
Gara.
yeah, it's like the gap between Gara and Sora is
Huge.
it's hard to tell, but I'm gonna say
That's
at least
10.
yeah, 10, 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Cheese is not that far behind, though he crashed a bit now, but not that far behind.
Iconex, yeah.
Man, I think Minato is going to get disconnected. He's still underneath the road.
Yeah,
I
that,
think
That's very
falling down.
unlucky.
moving
of
there.
course.
Yeah, that really sucks, actually.
Especially in this race when there's so much on the line.
Yeah.
But
Getting like,
Subtimal
knocked
must-
out because of that would be really shit.
Also, like I think Marius was just trying to say, Subtimal must have crashed somewhere because the gap
Exactly.
to Prisms is only 3 seconds now.
Actually, Gara just crashed. Gara had a big crash.
Oh yes,
It's still not enough to get Sora
No.
get close.
but Sora can
Awesome.
get closer, and TWE can hope that Prems overtakes Subtimal. If
Yeah,
Subtimal
then they would
loses
have
his
a
first
chance.
place, it's over.
Yeah.
How much did you get for second place? Is it 21 points? So-
21.
So they would only need 27,
27.
and they have 27. So, at least at this stage, all pressure is on Subtimal to not crash.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Sora's still 5 or 6 seconds behind Gara, I think.
At least, yeah.
Oh. Cheese and Vinny have switched places.
Ah, yeah, Rini is ahead of Cheese now by a bit.
Yeah, but not
Point
loads.
0.6 of a second. It all means that Ecanix has a bit more of a buffer now, because Cheese was quite close to him before.
Yeah, they're still not that far.
No, they're only 4 seconds behind, but
Yeah.
it is 4 seconds.
Yeah. Oh.
The gap between Subtimal and Prisms also seems to slowly widen again, because of Subtimal driving faster lap times. He's almost
it
back
was-
up to 4 seconds.
Hmm.
The lead.
And it was
And
low
Renato.
3 seconds.
So he did actually disconnect. Which means, out of the remaining 6 drivers, we can only see 5 on the leaderboard. Actually, I can't see 3rd and 4th place now.
Yeah, it's weird.
So there's 7 people driving, but we can only see 5.
But very important, it shows us the player who's out already.
Yes.
7 years.
Of course.
And it doesn't show Minato's out, which is also kind of why.
And it's still counting the CPs for him as well.
I think Sora's actually gaining on Gara. He can see him at some points already.
He's
it's only
pretty
like 3
close
seconds
already.
now.
So it's kind of exciting now.
Yeah. And actually, Vinny can see Iconix as well.
Oh. How many points would Iconix lose if he lost that position? And how many points would Sora gain if he gained 1?
I think it's both the same. It's both 2 points.
So that wouldn't help them either way.
Yeah, Sora gets 16 points at the moment and could go to 18.
Yeah, right.
Kanix has 14 and would go down to 12.
So they need Iconix to keep his position from Winnie.
Gara is also not that trained probably because he was so consistent in the last 2 races and now
Yeah.
he had kinda big crashes already.
He lost 1.8 seconds in this lap again, so Sora must... Yeah, Sora is pretty close now.
Yeah, and Vinny's pretty close to Iconix as well.
Oh no.
Like, I don't know which one to watch, actually. I guess Vinny's closer, actually, than Sora to Gara. Oh, and
Yes,
Sora
yes.
always goes to the left of...
It looks so risky.
Like, on the start-finish, he always goes on the left side of the kind of...
Ah,
barrier.
and Minato saying in the chat that Unity Media fucked them over, he can't rejoin. So, apologies for that happening.
So Vinny overtook now Icanix.
Indeed he did. And on the front, Sora and Gara. Sora is still... How much is that? 1 second, 1.8 seconds behind?
Let's see. Yeah, 0.6.
Yeah, it's 0.6. So if Sora keeps driving like this, he should overtake Gara sometime soon with 6 maps to go.
Wow, I never realized we were actually so close to the end. It's like this TWE Smurf battle, actually. With
On both sides,
Sora
yeah.
and Gara, and then Iconix and Vinny.
It looks like Vinny is
Oh.
driving away from Iconix too.
Yeah, he is.
Oh! Gara had a bit of a wiggled on the uphill and is now getting overtaken by Sora. Not
But that time.
because he missed the braking point, goddamn.
Yeah. By quite a lot, actually.
Yeah. So he's back to 0.3, 0.4 of a difference between them.
Yeah, probably a no slide and then he had to brake again.
Yeah, probably.
In the front, Subtimal driving the fastest lap again, 105.12.
And he's got quite a lead over Prisms now.
Yeah, he's back to almost 7 seconds of a lead.
He's just driving faster, but I think that Prisms did not do any bigger mistake yet.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe at the start, because he was like 7 seconds behind from, I think, the second lap. But since then, he's been driving pretty consistently.
Oh, Sora's got the speed on Gara.
Yeah, those two are neck and neck right now. It looks like Sora might stay in front, at least for the time being.
I'm wondering if Iconix has made a mistake. He's quite far back.
Oh, God, doing a big mistake. Almost getting a full stop there and behind a couple seconds. So
Yeah.
Sora is pretty safe in his position. But Iconix also needs to re-overtake Vinny for them to be able to advance. And if I'm honest, it's already a 3-second gap between them, so it doesn't look like it's happening.
He needs a mistake by
He
Vinny,
needs-
but
he
Vinny
needs
crashed a
Vinny-
lot in the
yeah.
beginning of the
He needs
race.
Vinny to do a mistake, or he needs Gara to do another big one.
Yeah, but a very big one. There's a huge
Subtimal
gap.
actually had a crash right now. I don't think it's enough for Prisms to catch up. No, only lost 2 seconds.
Did we
That
work
was
out
for
whether
the-
their points are able to overtake Onion Heads like this or not?
Right now, it's still 30 points for them. So they need one more. Which means they need Iconix to overtake Vinny, and Vinny has to do a mistake for that to happen, most likely.
Yeah. And quite a big one, actually. The gap's getting pretty big.
Zora can't go any further. He would need a disconnect to climb up.
Yeah.
Oh, Iconix has a big crash on the tight road.
Oh, that
Oh
boy.
my.
Lose him another... No, he has a 20-second gap. At 7 seconds.
Yeah, Jesus, really far. But it means he's not going to get Vinny
No.
anymore.
That kind of seals the deal for Onion Heads to make it through to the next part.
Yeah.
We kinda missed the mistake by Cheese then, because he was also very close. When Vinny overtook him, they were close to Iconix, and now it's such a big gap.
Yeah, it's true.
Gara overtaking Sora.
Nice checkpoint time by Subtimal at the moment. A lot of twos were there.
And that's true. Gara's right behind Sora now.
Yeah, despite the unlucky disconnect by Minato, it seems to work out for Onion Head to come
It
through.
does.
Gara making a small mistake. He was a lot closer to Sora, but then he kind of did a really shit drift, actually.
Yeah, there's 2 laps left now. We're in lap 22. And Subtimal is still leading with almost 9 seconds in front of Prisms. Sora in second place. And actually, he's actually 3 checkpoints behind Prism, so that has to be a lot. Gara following Sora by like 1 second. Vinny another 2 checkpoints behind Gara. Iconix sadly now 16 seconds behind Vinny, I mean. So that wasn't the only crash he did. And then she's in currently last place, 9 seconds behind Iconix.
By the way, fun fact, with Subtimal winning, each of the 3 top teams in this division would have 2 wins out of the 6 races.
Oh, that's pretty
2 times
good,
Sora,
actually.
2 times Gara, and 2 times Subtimal, I guess.
Interesting.
So we're in the pre-last lap, and I can tell the times of the other Open League. Benzi Boy won that one.
Yeah,
with-
buddy!
With a 26 minutes time and 31 seconds. In the Premier League, Andre Frey won with 07 seconds. So 24 seconds faster.
Yeah, we were close.
24 seconds.
And there were also... in total there were 7 guys in the Premier League faster than Benzi Boy. Now I'm curious, where's Subtimal?
How much did they go again? 26.07 was Andre?
Yeah.
Yep.
He is at 25.21 right now, so he's gonna probably end up at 26.27.
By the way, still very close between Sora and Gara.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
And let's see Icanix.
Oh,
Has he a chance? Oh, he crashed. Yeah,
Gareth's
Vinny
got
is
Sora.
far in front of Icanix. Icanix will be overtaken by Cheese maybe.
Oh, this is a
And
good
both
battle.
are almost overlapped by Subtimal.
But that's quite a good thing that no one actually got overlapped.
Yeah, that might be a first, actually, I think. I'm not sure.
I think that this group was pretty close on the miss map as well. On sneaky corners.
Oh, Gara with a couple mistakes. I think Sora will get some distance.
So Subtimal finishing.
Let's see. Ben's time is 26.20 what? 4?
31.
Oh, subtimal.
Ah.
And he has 30 now.
So he would have been behind Ben.
27 or something, maybe?
Yeah, he would have had like 3 seconds faster time if he didn't PM the finish.
Yeah.
But that still would have meant he would finish behind Ben, I think.
Yeah, in front of Benzi Boy there was Lars finishing with a 24, so
Somewhere between those.
between those he has finished.
And we didn't see, but Sora actually finished ahead of Gara by 0.8 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and she's overtook Icanix. It's still a battle for the last two.
Yeah, for 6th spot actually. Entering the last turn now, she's is ahead by half a second. And he will also finish ahead. Icanix actually didn't finish. He has to go back. There we go. So that concludes Open League 1, the group, and the race. And with these results, it means that Onion Heads and which other team are going forward?
The Smurfs team.
The Smurfs team, right. Smurfs and Onion Heads are moving to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, congratulations to them. And thanks for playing to all the other teams that keep this game alive.
And good evening, welcome back. And we're with Haagse and Marius.
Hi.
And we're now casting the 6th playday of the Open League 2 CEP. So let's see what is happening here. I think there's still a battle going on in Open League 2. If you see the top 3 spots.
Yeah, it seems like there is a battle between the 2nd and 3rd place, which is the important stuff. There's a 16 points difference, but with less people finishing and driving, it's not that easy to gain so many points. But let's see how many we have today.
Yeah,
I see both Door to Coup players, Money and Benzo.
Yeah.
Then Hacker and Matifort for the team No Train. Both TWE guys. So then we have Schoberus for the Smurf team. And do you know for which team Execo is driving?
that's a good for the Pineapples, yeah.
For Pineapples, okay. And then we have Shadow and Miss for Nymphs and Girls.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Pineapples and the Smurfs team both have 90 points exactly, so they are equal, and both have exactly one driver driving. So it's basically who is first, Schoberus or Execo.
Yeah, that will be interesting. But if you see the difference in the scores up to now for the Open League 2, I see Door 2 CEP has 170 points. At the second place you have NIMS with 167 points. And at third place you have No Train with 151 points. So there's only a 24 point difference between the number 1 and number 3. It will be hard to go from number 3 to number 1, but yeah, indeed for the second spot it will be very interesting because there's only a 16 point difference. So
That's true, but it's not easy to gain those 16 points. They really have to do a double win
yeah,
with
exactly.
first and second place, because we can say that probably TWE will be on the last places. We don't know how many players will finish, and yeah, usually it shouldn't be that much of a problem to go into the top 6 for both drivers of Nymphs and Girls.
Yeah, it will be very
Or
hard.
top 7, maybe.
Yeah, and yeah, Shadow is really a good player, so he will get the points.
But a disconnect can change everything. We saw that in the last match of Open League 1. And it can be close, of course.
I think I saw Matty Ford making a huge mistake.
Yeah, he was in lead in the first lap.
Yeah, and he took a little bit of a wide corner there. So it's now Skugako, aka Shadow, leading, followed by Money, Benzo, Matti, Execo, Hacker, Melissa, Soberus, and the two TWE guys, Kantaran and Wolf, in 9th and 10th spot. Ooh, Matti is struggling again in the tunnel.
And also crash in front of the hairpin.
Yeah. And Hacker is overtaking Matti.
Yeah, and Execo is behind both now.
So up to now, looking good for the Nims. And Door, of course. Because if No Train doesn't go up, then yeah. Or was it not rain? I don't know. Sometimes they say no train, sometimes they say not rain. Whatever.
Okay, I didn't see that. I always just saw No Train.
Yeah, they recently said no, it's not rain. So yeah. Well, Shadow is walking away, doing a 103.414 as a best lap. And we're in lap 4 at the moment, and Shadow's leading with 1.1 second ahead of Money. And Benzo is following Money in a close distance.
If we just look the difference between first and second place in this Open League, then there are just 8 points difference. So it can be a good battle here who gets first.
Yeah.
Because this decides in which Open League final you will be. Because I think that the first one of one Open League will play against the second place of the other Open League. I think we can say that for sure.
Yeah, that's I think as well.
And yeah, that means that they get the easier opponent. At least you could think that. I'm not sure if Onion Heads is really the easier opponent than the Smurfs team. Because a trained subteamer can be really good.
Yeah, indeed. So, Shadow building up his lead, 1.5 seconds now. And Benzo following Money. Again? Matti Ford in 4th position, Hacker in 5th, Melissa in 6th, Execo in 7th, Showers in 8th. Well, I see Benzo taking really different lines there at that part.
I didn't spectate him,
Yeah, you should
You
watch
next.
him.
Yeah.
There's a big difference between Menzo and Money for that pole overtaking. At least the part before. This is
Oh,
Ben
it's
is
a
crashing.
good-
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's a tricky point there. We've seen some crashes before on that. Well, Mattifort is overtaking Hacker again, I think. He has a faster line, but they are struggling in that corner. So, Money in second position. I think Benzo made a mistake somewhere because there is now a 2 second gap between them. They were closer before.
Yes. So now I'm gonna spectate Benzo and see what he does at the start part.
Yeah, they're pretty widespread at the moment. It's only Hacker and Mattifort that are pretty close to each other. But overall, there are 2 or 3 seconds between all the players.
Ah, interesting. I see what you were talking about.
The line before the pole.
Yeah, he does a weird line to get a no jump. Well, I really don't know if it pays off to drive like a chicane like that.
Yeah, it's weird looking. Well, we can ask him later. I think he made a crash or something. I see
A little bit.
Mattifort gaining really a lot on Benzo. Oh, Mattifort crashing. Okay.
Ah,
And
not-
Hacker overtaking him. He was getting closer on Benzo, but well.
wow, Hacker. Was struggling a bit when coming from the off-road to the street.
So
But he-
after, yeah, after 10 laps, it's now Shadow having a 3.3 second lead of Money. Almost 6 second lead of Benzo, 8 seconds of Hacker, 9.5 of Mattifort, 12.1 second of Melissa, 12.5 on Execo. Execo is really close to Melissa. TWE Wolf has overtaken Shoberus.
Yes.
So Shoberus is driving between the TWE guys now at the moment.
I think Kantiran just did a mistake because I think he was very close to Wolf and Choporus during the last lap. But yeah,
And Hacker crashed out on that corner again. So Mattifort is overtaking Hacker again. They're swapping places each time.
Shadow I think has lost some time. Just 3.6 ahead now.
Yeah, it was bigger. Well, considering his lap times, he will build it up again.
For sure. He has already 2 laps under 1 minute and 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's pretty fast. Well, as you can see now, he's already in a 4 second lead of Money. And Money is leading 3 seconds of Benzo. And Benzo is
Execo and
leading.
Melissa are close.
Yeah,
I think the battle between Choporus and Execo is decided.
yeah, well, you never know. It's still 11 laps, and we've seen so many crashes today already. And again,
And
a 1:09.
another
Yeah, that's fast. What's your PB on this lap, Marius?
I had a low 103.
So that's pretty fast.
Yep.
1:29. Yeah. Hey, what happened? Sober's overtaking Wolf again. I think Wolf crashed or something.
Yeah, it's already kind of big distance.
Yeah,
But,
they're in the distance indeed,
yeah.
but
In front of Choporus, there's over 20 seconds difference, so there's nothing to gain. Probably.
I also watched the line from Shadow. He's driving pretty consistent. Somehow it feels more relaxed how he's driving. It not that you see some guys really taking the whole road, and this is feeling, yeah.
Yeah, it's some players, when you spectate them, you really see that they control the car, that they have
Yeah.
the feeling for that car, and it is fast without taking risks. They
Yeah.
don't need to take risks.
Yeah, they don't take the whole road. And
Okay, we say that, and he obviously crashed.
Yeah. But yeah, he drives pretty good. Oh, Money also crashed. You see Money, and he's now in 8 seconds behind, and Benzo's not far behind him now at the moment.
Yeah, second, third, and also fourth, and maybe fifth. That's from the beginning. It's like these positions, and it's already it's always pretty close between
Yeah.
them. So one crash can change a lot. If Money or Benzi crash, then they will fall behind both no train drivers with a bigger crash,
Yes.
not just a little volt touch.
Yeah, but at the moment Shadow is really in a relaxed lead. He can afford a crash even if he has it. So we're at lap 14. Still 10 laps to go.
Yeah, like that, there are not that interesting things regarding the points and the division.
No, sadly
They
not.
won't change a lot, and it's really far away from changing. There has to be a disconnect or something. If Shadow gets a disconnect, then of course it's rigged. Then
Yeah.
probably no train would overtake, but yeah, we don't hope that.
Wow. Well, Shadow driving on 102.897, so
Yeah, that's really sick. So, but he has to carry his team, I think.
yeah.
But he can in the Open League finals, and if he manages to come through.
Yeah, because Execo has passed Melissa. It was the other way around, I guess. Yeah.
You always have to see in the Open League finals, this first place is so decisive. You have just 8 drivers if we keep the same point system, and even if your teammate gets last, you will be pretty good with first and last, just because the first place gives so many points. And yeah, Shadow, of course, can get the first place, and this can help him to get into the grand final.
Yeah. He has an almost 10-second lead. Wow.
Yeah, we can look again what time he will do compared to not even the other Open League, maybe also because compared to the Premier League drivers. I think he will be second or third best on this map. Benzi overtook Money now. Money did a little mistake at the quarter pipe.
Yeah, I just got someone who says when Door and No Train are swapping, then it's GG for Nim, so... Oh, is Shadow crashing? I saw Contron overtaking him. I think he made a crash.
Yeah, it looks he has low speed. Might be. And let's look, yeah, he lost like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
3 to 4 seconds.
Yeah, you see that different line between Contiron and Shadow. Shadow's driving straight and Contiron going left, right, yeah. And so... Well, Shadow still has a comfortable lead of 7.4 seconds after 70 laps. A 7.5 second now. Benzo, Money at third spot. Benzo has taken the second spot at the moment. Multifort at fourth position. Hacker in fifth. Execo in sixth. Melissa in seven. Showers in eighth. And TWE Wolf in ninth position. And TW Cantillon in 10th position. So yeah, it's still the same indeed. The door guys and the note rank guys are really close to each other's teammates. So.
Yeah, also Execo and Miss are still pretty close through the whole race.
Shadow overlapping Wolf at the moment.
Not many more laps to go.
Oh, only 6. Let me see what Manny is doing. Well, I think Hacker is pretty close on Multifort. Yeah. You see some crashes, but not that many, however.
Yeah, we have some little crashes, but not really huge stoppings.
Yeah, more like wall bumps or...
There were in the Premier League bigger crashes, I have to admit.
Hacker is definitely gaining on Multifort. So I think we will see a swap there. Yeah, and if you look at the tag from Hacker, then you see a sign of a rain cloud, and then with the red stripe in it. So, yeah.
Just a creative name.
Yeah.
When you don't see the tag, just like it's on the ESL side, then you
you
don't
just
have the colors, and then you don't know it, and then you read no train, of course. But it's great. It's creative.
Well, Matty is overtaking, and they're getting close on Money, so there is a battle now going on. Because Money is dropping some seconds there.
Yeah, it's the battle for the last podest place.
Yeah. So Hacker and Multifort trying to get Money. And now they're pretty close to each other. Yeah. It's also pretty close. Well, Multifort just overtook Money. And I think Hacker will do as well.
Yeah, Hacker gets way more speed out of this turn, of this off-road turn, and is now overtaking.
And maybe he's overtaking Multifort as well.
Oh, Multifort with a very wide line.
That was really wide, yeah.
To get a lot of speed, but does he make this turn?
And he gets more speed here, see? Wow.
Yeah, but he was in front of Money, so he lost time. It was too wide.
Yeah, but it's fun to see those different lines here.
Yeah, that's a good point in Canyon.
Yeah.
There's not always the one perfect line. Sometimes you can drive really differently. And be equal.
Yep. Oh. Money took that corner way different, but yeah, pretty close battle.
Phew,
that was really close, yeah.
Yeah, he got the auto drift from the off-road. And he goes again very wide.
So
it's like if he drives time attack and wants to get a lot of speed for the next lap.
Yeah.
then it looks like this.
And he's overtaking Multifort, the Hacker again.
Yeah, we have still this battle and still the battle between Execo and Miss.
And Execo is again in a tiny lead on Miss.
That
Well-
race could end after 12 laps, and we would say the same about it. So
Yeah. So and we're now in the 22nd lap, so we only have 2 more laps, and that's it.
yep, and Shadow's doing really good, and I think it will be his 4th win already in this
Yeah.
DEP.
I don't expect him to do 2 major mistakes in a row in 2 laps or 1 lap perhaps. So I think he has a good chance of winning indeed.
In Premier League, we had Riolo winning here with a 25 minutes and 24 seconds time. Suiram had 28, but I don't know if he braked a bit before the finish line. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had then 33. There were a lot of guys then 33 and 34. And also in the Open League 1, Gara or Haagse
Yeah.
won with 33 time, and the second place Subtima had 34. So
Okay.
it was pretty close there, but I think that Shadow will be faster than this.
Yeah, I think so too.
He had crashes, but he had those sick times that I think he will be between Riolo and Suiram. That's what I guess, without looking what he has now. Where we can guess now he has 24, and he needs 1 or 3, so he can get a 27 or 28, like Suiram. He made a mistake there, so
Oh, and Money made a big mistake there as well. So Money is definitely out.
oh yes, a very
But
big mistake.
Yeah, but he has a comfortable lead of Execo. So at the moment it's Shadow, followed by Benzo, then Matifort, then Hacker, then Money, Execo, Miss, Soberus, and TW Wolf, TW Cantron.
Yeah, Miss also a bit behind Execo now.
Yeah.
Not very far, but it's just a half lap remaining, so there is not much to do probably. Shadow is now in the last turn. And he's gonna finish first
Yes.
in the last race of this group stage. GG.
GG, nice win, Shadow, 25-29. So Benzo in second, 25-37. Matifort in third, and Hacker in fourth. So Money in fifth. And probably Execo in sixth, Miss in seventh. And
But got a bit close in the end.
yeah, it was pretty close, yeah, 0.7 seconds, so.
Yeah, now we have to wait a bit for Shobarus. So it's also clear that Pain Apples is in front of the Smurfs team in this division.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's there almost. So, Shobarus in 8.
Yeah, and there won't be any changes in the top positions. I think that Nymphs and Girls and the Dort team get the same amount of points in this race.
Yeah.
Because Shadow gets 4 points more than Benzi Boy. And Money being 2 places in front of Miss is also 4 points difference. So no changes there. And yeah, so we congratulate these both teams to make it through. And yeah, thanks for the other teams that they play, especially also this TWE guy. It's really nice to see them still playing this game.
Yeah.
See you next league, I would say.
Yeah, see you next week.
Hello
You can
guys
do it.
and welcome to the last Playday of the CP3, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
And we are now on Premier League. And today we have the casters of Haagse,
Oi.
Ben,
Hey.
and Hacker.
Hello.
And you can maybe hear me somewhere.
And we're just on time for the actual start of the race.
Indeed, indeed.
Now, do any of the results here actually change anything? Like, is anyone at risk of dropping a position and getting into one of the qualifinals? Let's see.
Well, there's a really huge lead for Velocity, so I
Those
think
are definitely on first spot.
But Meme and A are pretty close.
Yeah.
But
Only
I
5
don't know
points
if it
between
makes that much difference actually.
I think the biggest question will be, can I carry somehow overtake Wiseman? Because whoever is on 5th and below gets down to the qualifinals and isn't immediately in the big final.
Yeah.
They would need 15 more points than... Or I carry would need 50 more points than Wiseman to make it. Let's see who's driving for those two teams then. I carry, we have Lars as Marius and Marius as Lars again.
yeah, we won't make that mistake again.
And for the Wiseman, we have Lumba and Snow, who are actually in third last and last place right now. But it's still the opening lap, so that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're
Oh,
actually missing a
sneaky,
player
really?
for... What happened? Oh, he dropped down. Yeah. So there's a new last
Oh.
place.
I
for
I
now.
was thinking he was actually doing well this race.
Poor guy.
I really want him to do well.
Well, it's still the first lap, or it's still early in the race, so...
Yeah.
Although Meme Team only has Voyager driving right now, so neither Azure nor Riolu or Spam showed up.
Yeah,
Which means
Lars.
they will most likely get overtaken by AH.
Yep. But probably not I carry.
No.
Best lap by Quentin at the moment, 1:05.458.
I'm hoping to see some actually 1:0 times in this race on this map. In the warm-up, not already did a 1:09 or
Is Vandal now
1:0.9.
standing still?
Oh no, is he? Hold on, Vandal?
He did a major crash, but did he not respawn?
He's down below. Why is he not respawning?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I wondered that also.
That's not good.
He has no lead loss, so you can see that normally.
Maybe
Yeah, but I think
he has...
Minato didn't have net loss. It
No,
didn't
Minato... It didn't show for us, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't see
Yeah,
that. You
yeah,
might.
I could see net loss, so
Okay.
he had net loss,
Yeah, but
and
Vandal
Vandal
just did a crash
didn't have.
and not responding.
Yeah, but Vandal's now
Oh,
driving
he
again.
respawned, yeah. I guess he just had to rebind his respawn button because he forgot that or something.
Yeah, that's probably what did happen actually.
He is now in a 54-second. Oh, okay.
So he will most likely get overlapped really soon.
And that
Yep.
could be interesting for RWP actually, because what is it, 5th and 8th go into the same group and 6th and 7th go in the same group?
I mean, they are 20 points behind iCarry and 20 points ahead of Ice Smurfs.
Yeah, so maybe it's not that close.
No,
Then.
yeah,
So
it's
really
really-
it's more between AD and Ice Smurfs depending on
And-
which group they get put in.
As I was saying, Quentin already with a 1 minute flat 0.9 on his, what was it, second lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this seems to be going... Well, these guys seem to be going really speedy.
Oh, they're really
that-
close to Vandal now.
The top 4 is pretty close actually. There are only 0.7 seconds between the top 4.
And someone has a
Audrey and
Pac-Man
Voyager
horn on the front.
and Quentin and Nod together.
Quentin and Not, both AH guys are pretty close together in the front, yeah. Then we have, like you said, Voyager and Andre. And then both iCarry guys. Still driving pretty much the same pace. As they basically did every race so far. And I think with the cutted standing of both iCarry guys in 5th and 6th and the Wiseman in 8th and 13th, or 12th now, it might be enough to overtake them?
Yeah, it'd probably be quite close anyway.
So after 5 laps, it's Quentin leading, followed by his teammate Not, and then followed by Andre, Voyager, Lars, Marius, Nico, Lokering, Snow, Derek Ice Smurf, Sneaky, Lumba, Anks, and oh wait, Lumba's
Thanks, actually
dropping.
just overtook
Yeah,
Lumba, yeah.
it was Snow, and then Derek Ice, Sneaky, Anks, Lumba, and Iceman, and then Vendel.
Vandal 57 seconds behind because of that delayed respawn.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm impressed by Not. He's driving fast.
I
Yeah,
think
really.
Not actually has the something close to the world record on this map right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You seem to have it for most maps actually.
Yeah, he's been
Really training.
really trained on these.
Yeah, but normally he's not that consistent, so it looks pretty promising at the moment.
So far it does, yeah.
The funny thing is that you here can see it as well, that the teammates usually are stick together. Like I carry.
I think the biggest gap right now is
Vandal and Iceman?
Vandal and... No, Vandal is actually driving... Or, like, I mean, gap between two teammates, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still Vandal and Angst because of just the huge time loss he had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems to be a decent fight for 8th place between Nico, Sneaky, Angst, and Snow. Those are all within 1 second.
Yeah.
Although Snow touching now, so it's now Nico, Sneaky, and Angst.
Hank's gaining on Sneaky as well.
I'm actually surprised by Dadarek on 7th place right now, with a 2
Yeah.
second gap front and back.
That's really good.
In front of Nico, yeah.
But it seems like they're gaining.
It does look that way.
Damn, Anks is risking so hard actually.
I think that's just the way he drives.
Yeah. Like, you know the under the road thing?
Yeah, he
It was,
takes it
like,
very tight.
really tight. I don't think he done that one very good.
No.
But
So we have a
that's-
very close fight between Dadarek and Nico right now.
yeah.
And Anks following it, not far away.
And I think Limba and Snow are very close as well.
Yeah, the two Wiseman teammates are also pretty close. Not actually falling a bit behind Quentin now, already 1 second behind first place.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think Not had probably some no drifts or something, I don't know. He lost some.
I don't
Half
know,
a
it
second?
could just be Quentin.
Driving the faster pace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you look at the current lap time, he only lost 0.3 somewhere, which is actually not much. That could just be braking half a second too late or something.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
So I think it's less of a mistake and more of a just
And also Quentin just got the best lap
Yeah.
this time as well, so that
1 minute
that's
flat
another
0.90.
that could be like another 0.2 off his time just because
Oh,
of that.
not actually touchdown is now getting overtaken by Andre. So that was indeed a mistake. Cost him 0.6 and he's now in third.
Nico must have made a small mistake. He's like dropped a bit behind Derek, and
For-
Snow and Anks are like right behind them.
Voyager is
those
also
are-
not far away.
Voyager, yeah, Voyager's right behind Notch and Andre now in 4th place. And
Oh,
as
Nico.
Ben said, Dadarek, Nico, Snow, and Angst are still fighting.
They're really close actually. Snow's gaining.
Oh,
on Derek.
Angst actually went too tight on the below the street part and full stop.
Oh
He
man.
fell back to 13th place because of that. He's behind Iceman now. That was a time loss of 10, or no, actually like 7 seconds is what he lost.
Damn.
So
Like
it's
we were
qu-
saying, he was risking that. By
Yeah,
going
so
slow.
that doesn't seem to pay out for that part.
So not is back in second position at the moment, but he has a Quentin has a 2-second lead of not.
And Quentin is actually right next to Vandal, doing the overlap right now. So Vandal getting overlapped in lap 10 of the race.
Lars and Marius are also pretty close to each other.
Yeah, Nico and Snow as well are inside each other.
We have
Derek's
3 good
got
fights
like a
going
good
on.
view. We need to like all split up as casters so we can watch all of them actually.
I think,
Oh, that was Vandal they were overtaking.
yeah. Vandal, I think, crashed again apparently.
Yeah, I think Derek had a small wall touch as well. He's losing touch with Nico and Snow.
Not and Entry are still really close fighting for second, and Not is actually drifting that second to last time that Entry is full speeding.
And
And
how's
he
it
seems-
paying out?
Well, he seems to be getting the better line for the next turn, but I can't actually tell a difference.
Yeah. I was drifting it actually. I was doing what Nod does, like drifting. the
Yeah,
one.
me too.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's really close between those two.
But they're gaining somewhat on Quentin. It was a 2-second lead. not
It's
that much
still
of a difference.
1.8, 1.9, so...
And both Angst
I
and Vandal
think-
are last at the moment.
Yeah, Voyager dropped a
Oh.
little bit. He was closer to them.
But Angst overtook Iceman at the moment.
Yeah, I guess Iceman made a
yeah.
mistake.
So Team RWP on places 13 and 15. Which means, I mean, if they're that far back... actually, no, the Iceman is also that far back, so those team positions won't change overall. I think Quentin touched now because Andre is now less than a second behind him suddenly,
Yeah, he
or
must have.
close to a second. There's a tiny gap between Andre and Not now of half a second, and then a 2-second gap to Voyager in fourth.
Yeah, it's still pretty close here. So, and we're only halfway. We're at the 12th lap. So Quentin did 12 laps in 12 minutes and 0.225 seconds. That's pretty
Oh,
fast.
Andre with a mistake.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Andre had a
in
wall
the
bounce.
last 180. That's gonna
Yeah.
cost him a lot of speed.
Yeah,
It's not enough to make Voyager catch up to him, but he seems to have lost a second in this lap and then also a second in the last lap.
yeah.
God, he was tight there as well.
So it's now 1 second or 1.5 seconds between Quentin in first place and Not in second. Then another second to Andre, and then another second to Voyager. And then after that, we have both iCarry guys, 7 seconds behind the lead, but very close to each other.
And actually fighting with Vandal as well. It's like
Well,
a
it's
man
kind
fight
of-
at the moment.
Yeah.
I
And
also
then
see a
it's
nice
one lap
battle
behind.
between Lokering and Derek.
Lockring and Derek fighting for 7th place.
Nico must have made a huge mistake.
And Derek crashed a little bit.
I'm sure Nico was
Look-
ahead.
look to him.
Oh, Nico again.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a big one.
Yeah, Nico dropped to second last place here. He's on 14th now.
It's weird because Nico actually done really well in the last race, I think.
Well, you can see some tiny mistakes and you're dropping real fast, sadly enough.
It looks
The
like
iCarries
Vandal
and
and
Vandal
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. It looks like those three are basically driving the same pace.
Yeah,
No one seems to be getting away.
which is a bit sad for Vandal because it probably means he would have been on, similar time as them if he
Yeah,
hadn't
so
made a
he could have
mistake.
been fifth. Oh, never mind.
And
That's-
Not
just
is
had a-
gaining. Yeah, Not is gaining now on Quentin.
Only 0.3 behind on last checkpoint. Yeah, he's right behind him. So
Yep.
I guess Quentin touched somewhere. Let's check his next checkpoint time to see how much he lost. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be like a second, a bit less. 1.3 seconds.
Yeah.
That's why not caught up so much. So going into lap 15, we still have a lead for Quentin and actually a double lead for AH with not right behind them, but the gap that Quentin had to second place is now almost gone.
This is really good for them, actually. It's a good way to finish this, like,
The group stage.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they will move up to second place in their Premier League. I don't know if that means anything or if they get an advantage out of that for the overall final, but
I don't think so, but
yeah,
a confidence boost at least.
exactly.
And it shows that Nod can drive fast if he wants.
The top 4 of the Premier League goes directly to the grand final, and the rest will have to do the qualifinals against the
Exactly.
winners of the Open League 1 and Open League 2.
And the qualifinals are next week.
Yes.
And
Next
those
Sunday,
are-
according to the schedule.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be one busy week trying to train like 3 maps in a week. Oh.
And with the transition to MP4, it's going to be even more hectic.
Yep.
Wait, that's next week?
That's Tuesday.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Yes.
Didn't you say that the physics are slightly different?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Good luck. Good
God.
luck, then.
Are you serious? Is this
Yes.
for real?
Welcome.
Oh. Oh, rip. Like,
Basically,
what
say
the-
goodbye to all your daddies you ever had. They're going to get beaten pretty easily now.
Yeah.
just say goodbye to all the skill that I spent 5 years obtaining.
In my opinion, it's actually easier to drive on MP4.
Oh.
So I wouldn't worry about that. It's not the big difference that you have to relearn anything, though. So no.
Okay.
The big differences are no more speed slide, and this if you drive a straight line from the start block, you're 0.2 faster because you launch quicker. That's it.
You're probably too fast because you're on. Right, okay, but the rest is all exactly the same. Like
The rest,
car
as far as I
feels
can
the
tell,
same.
The car feels a bit heavier,
Yeah.
switching drifts and stuff.
Not
The
so-
sounds,
It
the
also
sounds
feels
and the
less
views.
twitchy.
And
Quentin losing. Quentin
loses
losing.
speed.
Yeah.
It's still not enough to make. I mean, Nod is right behind him now, but it's still not enough to lose the lead.
No,
Yeah.
the ESL is moving to Mania Plan 4.
I think he released.
So there's going to be one heck of a big update, and then everyone gets MP4.
Yep.
A compulsory update
Oh.
and not crashing.
Oh, is it enough to make Andre Fry catch up? Let's see here.
No,
Yes, he
Andre is
does.
overtaking.
He's
Yeah.
overtaken.
So Andre in second place now.
And we're lap 17, so
Hacker, Haagse,
Oh.
is it
Yeah.
more turbo physics?
It is
Similar?
basically exactly turbo physics.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate turbo physics. Are you serious?
You're still using the same car though, so even though
Yeah, but I hate the Canyon car on turbo. Oh, God. God damn it!
well, the maps will look prettier.
yes,
Yeah, that's true. Turbo
fine.
does look a lot better. They somehow made the colors
the,
nicer.
the negative on that is if you're running anything before Windows 7, you're not going to be able to play.
Yeah, because you need a DX11 card.
Oh, but there's a lot of people with shit PCs playing this, I think.
And a lot of controllers will die, like Saseko will be dead and Fast will be dead, so...
Servo controllers, that is.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
there's something gonna take their place?
There's 4 options right now, and they're all working.
Okay.
Yeah. But
It's just that you can't port something one-to-one, that's the problem.
didn't we forgot one important thing today?
What, like your skin and your horn?
No, those you can keep those.
Yeah.
Too.
We
What's the one-to-one port? Sorry.
the important stuff, that Esss is celebrating her birthday today.
I don't know
Yes.
if that is important. Wow.
So happy birthday, Esss!
Thank you.
Indeed.
Happy birthday, yes?
Thank you so much. Where is your song, Haagse?
Already sung last night, but I can't even remember the lyrics.
If you want the song, you're gonna have to wait after the race.
Yeah, after the Twitch.
I think I saw someone crashing there next to... Oh, Quentin is in second place, that's what happened.
Yep.
Andre is leading now. So it's Team AH between Andre and Voyager in second and third place.
Yeah, with only
That's
5.
quite an important thing we missed.
That is
Ooh,
important.
yeah, that's an important thing as well. Well, with only 5 laps to go.
Anxiety also worked his way back up to 9th. He was on 13th.
Yeah, so
A couple
it's
laps back.
Andre in first position, Quentin in second at 0.8 second, Not in third at 2.2, Voyager in fourth, 4.6 seconds, Lars in fifth, Marius in sixth, Derek in seventh, nice,
Isn't that
Loomba in eighth,
Marius?
No,
Thanks.
no, the
Nine?
names are switched. Yes, the names are switched.
yeah,
Oh, they did again?
Lokering in 10th, Snow in 11th, Iceman 12th, Sneaky 13, Nico 14, and Vandal in 15.
Nico must have had another big mistake.
Yeah,
That's quite far back.
he's almost as far behind as Vandal now. Also, to answer a question in the chat, as far as we know, leaderboards will not get reset. The solo and the online, basically, daddy leaderboards will stay the same.
But you're saying the car is faster, so the records will be beaten.
Half and half. Like I said, if you have no drift tracks or something where you don't have to speed slide, it is definitely faster. If there's a lot of speed slides in the track, it might actually be slower.
Okay, so if there's a lot of tricks and stuff.
Yeah, the longer the speed slide, the slower the MP4 car is.
Well, so actually they've cancelled. So tricks aren't really as important anymore.
Depends on the environment. In Canyon, like I said, only the speed slide is affected. Everything else should still
So
work.
like, if you're trying to get a speed slide off of like dirt or something, like
No,
a
it's
slow
not
dirt
the
corner.
it's not the technicals of the speed slide. It's just that if you do it, the longer you hold it, the slower it's going to be. 90-degree corner speed slide's still the same, but if you try to hold it to 70 on
Ooh,
speed slide, you're going to be slower than
Quentin?
full speeding.
Right.
Got a
Okay.
touch.
Yeah, but not also
Oh,
got a
really
touch. But yeah, you see, there's. Oh yeah, Quentin got a touch indeed. That's 1.1 second between Quentin and
Thank you,
Andre.
Fergie.
3 laps
no,
to go.
No position changes though.
Nope.
Nope. It looks the same.
And Anxiety actually overtook Lumba and is now in 8th even. Might overtake the Darek. He's only half a second in front of
No,
him.
he won't. Because X got a
Never
big
mind.
crash.
Commentator's curse. There we go.
You jinxed it.
So instead of moving up, he's moving down and it's now back to, what is it, 10th place?
Yeah,
11.
11.
Even.
I think he felt that we were talking about him.
And actually, Snow and Lockring are having a good fight.
Right ahead of Angst, yeah.
Yeah.
And with Angst touching again, Iceman overtook him as well. So he's down to 12th place now.
Oh, Lockring. Yeah, he had a big mistake.
Never mind,
He going
Lockring dropping
down.
as well.
Well,
Lots of crashes in the last 2 laps. What
Yeah.
is this?
So Iceman going up from 13 to 10 spot because of the crashes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Looks
the
like it.
Smurfs are going to get a lot of points this round, actually.
The ice. Hold on. Let me check what this if this means anything. Now they would have to get 20 more points than RWP to gain a position. So I don't think. I mean, they are ahead of both of the RWP guys, but I don't think it's that much of a difference.
Yeah, because the points are pretty close at the lower end of the
Yeah.
table.
Guys,
Is
we missed
Andre
again
third?
something. Andre dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Andre is third.
Andre dropped, so it's a double AH lead again.
Yeah.
Or Andre's really close to not though.
Yeah, Andre is risking it now to get not.
This could be a good fight for the last lap.
I mean,
Well,
none of
last
them
2
really
laps.
has a risk of losing big time and dropping out of the top 4. So if they wanted to, they could go full risk in the last 2 laps.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we love the battle.
And they overtake
Yes,
It's only
it is.
2
Nico.
laps.
Oh,
And
under the
Andre
speed.
taking second spot.
Technically.
And Nico in between them,
Yeah.
risking to get overlapped.
Yeah, Andre is now second again.
Andre is
Not
second,
anymore.
but not
Yeah.
is.
Oh, Nico full stopped on the Ted rod, so he's definitely getting left there.
That was a lot of speed from Nod. What did he even do? Oh, Nod with a drift line.
Oh.
Work it, Nod. Work it!
Entering the last lap, double lead for AH, although
I
not
think
as
it-
followed by Andre.
I think he won't hear you, Ben.
You can try
Then
and
a
try.
4-second
If I
gap.
say it louder, will he hear me?
Yeah, you can try. You can always try. So
Yeah,
Nod's
it's
got
the
a
last
bit of an
lap also,
advantage.
so Quentin.
yeah, Quentin is looking. It's
is
looking good for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially after last week where you lost connection halfway through the match, this is a much better result.
He will be happy with that.
He should be, at least. Any fights we can look at in here?
Andre
Yeah,
Nod.
Andre Nod. Where else you looking, you idiot?
At the timetable. It looks like this is actually the closest one.
Yeah.
There's also Iceman and Angst, but those are 10th and 11th place, so we have time to switch after these finish. So let's have a look
No,
here.
Iceman dropped
Last corner
down.
coming up,
Iceman
It
dropped
looks like
down.
Nod's got it.
and not seems
Yeah,
that.
Quentin is gonna win.
Yeah. Quentin on first, Nod in second, and Andre in third place.
Yep.
Another
Andre was going for his next lap.
4 seconds later, Voyager finishes. And then Lars, another 4 seconds later, followed by Marius, his teammate.
And then
Derek
big man,
and
the Derek.
Too.
Nice result.
It looks like the Derek is actually going to finish in 7th place here ahead of Lumba.
Yeah.
Entering the finish straight, and there he goes. 7th
Oh,
place
and
Derek.
he does have a stupid horn as well.
He does. 8th place Lumba, 9th place Snow, but the Wiseman finished right next to each other as well.
And Angst.
Angst overtook Iceman because Iceman dropped 3 positions in this lap.
Oh.
So Angst in 10th, followed by Sneaky and Lockring in 11th and 12th, and Iceman finishing 13th.
They
And
were
now
actually
we
quite
just-
close.
They
those
were.
guys.
You see the difference? 25-13, 25-14, 25-15,
Yeah.
25-16.
within 1 second difference between each of them, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one should be
Nico.
Nico, who was one
Nico.
of the 2 guys getting lapped, entering the finish straight now. He's gonna finish in 14th, 1 minute and 10 seconds behind first place. And then we have Vandal, who dropped down the track and forgot how to respawn, apparently.
But now we're
What about-
finishing.
With 1 minute and 20 got to first place, finishing 15th.
Yeah.
All the guys are celebrating you in the chat, S.
Is that how you celebrate people?
Yeah, that face.
It is on Twitch, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay,
I need to
that's
say
it
thank you
for the group stage of the CEP.
Yay, the last Playday. So
Next week we're gonna have 2 semifinals, each group will run 3 maps for 12 laps,
yeah.
and then the week after that the finals, where each map will be run 16 laps. So we'll
So-
see you next Sunday.
Indeed.
Yeah, see you later, guys.
See you later, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.